Dad's here too. He's getting on the phone.
Thanks. Viki, thank God.
Oh, listen, I'm sorry that I frightened all of you, okay?
You don't have to apologize for that.
Listen, I'm gonna get the jet fired up. We're gonna come down there and bring you home.
Wait a minute, Clint. I appreciate that, but I can't leave here just yet.
Why not?
Because I want to stay with Todd until he gets his son back and I make sure that, everything is okay. Look, I'm all right, okay? And I'll explain everything to you when I get home.
Well, when is that gonna be?
Soon, darling. I promise you, okay? Look, I've missed you all very, very much, but I want to go back to Todd now, all right?
We love you, Mom. Love you, Mom.
I love you all, okay, very, very much, and I'll call you later, okay?
Okay. Bye. Bye.
She all right?
Yeah, she sounded like her old self. I'm just coming home soon. Yeah, it's great.
Thank you so much. Thank you, John.
Is everything okay at home?
Yeah, it's fine, thank you. Did anything happen to us?
No, nothing.
Just got to give Mike more time.
Right.
Viki, is it all right? Can we come in?
Oh, John, is it all right?
It's okay by me, Agent Sutton. Let them through.
Miss Marasco, if I could just ask you a few questions. Not now, what I'd like to know is this your son?
Oh, I hope you don't mind us coming over.
No.
We're just so happy to see you again.
I just wanted to say, oh, hell.
Oh, I'm fine, I'm fine.
Oh, sorry, Shane.
Could you give us a minute, please?
It's all right. Todd, it's all right.
Yeah. I had no idea that you knew Sally and Marcie, or that Tommy was your nephew.
Yeah, well, it's a lot to fathom, isn't it?
I want you to know that I'm not sorry that I helped Marcie, but I'm awfully sorry for the trouble that it made for you.
Sheesh, did you know that Sally Ann was really Marcie?
Yeah, I found out a while ago.
And yet you continued to help her. Wow. Well, you did what you thought was right. I understand that.
Thank you.
Oh, honey. Listen, the problem is you could be in a little bit of trouble now.
What else is new?
Excuse me. Are we going to talk about the great big elephant in the room? I mean, parking lot?
Huh? Does Charlie know who you really are?
Who I really am? If you mean my last name and my life story? No, not so much.
Well, if he's anywhere near a TV tonight, he sure will now.
While the hostage situation continues, Victoria Lord Davidson reunites with fellow employees of the Bonjour Café. It would seem Ms. Davidson
We're
has been
supposed
living
to
something
care
of a
about
double
this?
life here in Paris,
Why?
Texas.
Come on, take your mind off things.
You're starting to sound like me, Langston. Well, don't you want to look nice for tomorrow's welcome home party for your brother?
Whatever.
I wonder if Cole is watching this stuff.
Oh, I'm sure they're hanging on to every word, Shea Buchanan.
Oh, really? Then why hasn't he called me yet? And why did you mute the TV? I need to know what's going on. Give it to me. Okay. Why isn't Marcie coming out yet?
Mike, you could help us. You could, if you really wanted to, Michael, you could help us.
How?
People have been helping us every step of this way. They don't even know us, and they've been sacrificing, and then you don't
What
even
do I
know.
have left to sacrifice? I have lost everything. And when I could have helped, you wouldn't give me the chance.
If you had told me the truth about Todd being Tommy's father from the beginning, then this would never have happened, Michael. This would never have happened. I never would have left before the custody hearing, before
I made a terrible mistake. Just like you made when you took off.
I lost everything. I lost my job. I lost you, Michael. I was not about to lose my baby.
You don't have to lose me. Marcie, I'm right here, but we can't stay in this diner for the rest of our lives. Look, if you cooperate with the authorities, you might not even do jail time. No, you can plead this out, Marcie. Viki will vouch for you, and John, Maybe we'll be granted visitation.
Visitation! Do you think I want to visit my son, Michael? How do I do that? I mean, knowing that he belongs to someone else, Michael, how do I live without my son? How do I do that?
You do it the same way I have. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye to him. He thinks that I just disappeared on him.
I couldn't trust you. I just couldn't trust you, Michael, okay? And I thought you understood. I heard you. I heard you say that you understood.
What? When did you ever hear me say that?
Weeks ago, you came to visit me across the street in the motel, and I heard you talking to Gigi.
You were there?
Yes, I was in the bathroom. I was hiding.
You were there, you heard me, and you couldn't even trust me enough to come out?
I wanted to, Michael, I wanted to.
I poured my heart out to Gigi. And you heard that, and you still couldn't come out.
I thought you were gonna take Tommy away. Michael,
What about now? What about now? Am I supposed to trust you now when I come in here and you've got a gun on me?
As the standoff continues, and we enter into the 5th hour here, and there's no movement inside the cafe, is the FBI planning to accede to any of Marcie McBain's demands?
We have no comment at this time.
They better not
just one more...
Lieutenant McBain, or more precisely, ex-lieutenant. Sources say you were suspended for hiding the truth about your adopted nephew's paternity. Now your entire family is in jeopardy in there. Any regrets?
None.
Viki, your brother?
Yeah?
I whipped him at the zoo.
How do you know my brother?
Shane, not now. It's a long story.
Yeah, are you hungry? I could kick you up something. What am I saying? I hope she's not trashing the place in there. She already did enough damage when she didn't even intend to. Well, come on, let's get you sat down and comfortable at least.
Okay. What Viki's brother and that Ramsey guy did to us, that's our little secret now, okay?
Why?
Because I said so.
Do you see Aunt Viki in the background? I wonder what that reporter's asking her.
Oh, let's find out.
I think it's this.
Miss Davidson, just one question, please.
Your friends and family thought you were living the high life in Paris, France. Instead, you came to Paris, Texas, and took up waitressing. Why is that?
And she's damn good at it. Pardon my French.
Look, I understand you're desperate for airtime, guys, to fill it, but this story is about my brother and his son, and I'd like to keep the focus on that, okay?
I understand you went home after the death of a family friend and just recently returned to Paris. If your family's watching, will you tell them at least what brought you back here?
What else? A man, okay? Now leave her alone.
That's enough of that.
And Dorian! A man?
To recap our news story, Victoria Lord Davidson...
A man?
Well, she did say that she had someone in her life.
Yeah, well, it's just, how serious can it be? We don't even know his name.
Well, there are a lot of things that we don't know about your mother these days.
Maybe she really is Nikki Smith.
No. If she was, she wouldn't have come home when Marty died.
And she wouldn't have called tonight.
I'm gonna go check on Bree.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
I know this isn't the best time, but have you happened to notice the way Jared's been looking at you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been acting so concerned about your mother that I think the gig's up. I don't think he's gonna believe your tests anymore.
Okay, well, I think you're right, but now is not the right time to talk about it.
Look, hey. I'm working on something that might stop Jared from trying to sell our vineyard back to BE. Please, just give me a little more time. I'll be quick. Hello?
You sure your mom's okay?
Yes.
I'm glad. I know she means everything to you. I feel a little in the way here. Okay, then. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay.
Good night, Natalie.